Kris, good opportunity. I mean, this is a real good team you're going to play tonight. Could be a team to potentially meet down the road. Just a thought on the matchup against Dallas tonight.
Definitely a good test against for us tonight. You got a team that's near the top of the standings and riding a 7-game winning streak, and they've been playing good hockey for pretty much all season, especially since the trade deadline with their addition to with Tanev. A lot of things that are make them good is their depth. You look at their scoring on definitely the three lines, and their fourth line hard to play against, but throughout their lineup, you don't see any weaknesses.
So based on morning skate today, it appears like Calvin's going to start. He got the win in here the last time you guys played here. Can you maybe just speak to sort of the consistency of performance that he has given you, since you've been here and since he's been up?
Calvin, since day one, I've been very impressed with his game. That early on, maybe there were some games where the goals against save percentage was low, but that wasn't a sign of his play not being what it should have been. It was more of our team not defending well enough in front of him, giving up too many quality chances. For a so-called backup goalie who's pried out of the American League, he has looked awfully good throughout his tenure here, and we're very fortunate to have him and playing as well as he is, supporting Stu in that role, and yes, he is getting the start.
What were some of your takeaways from the last time you guys saw Dallas on February 17th?
Team breaks out the puck really well, very fast defenseman getting up in the rush, and very dangerous off the rush. They lead the NHL in goals in those situations. And then in the offensive zone, they've got so many guys that are good around the net. Pavelski, the main one, but other guys are so good at getting their sticks on pucks, shots from the point. And as any other team that has success, they defend really well also.
Kris, as a group, how much do you guys enjoy the challenge of taking on the top team in the Western Conference?
I think, anytime you get up for games that you're playing against the best and you want to always measure yourself, you want to know how good you are, and we feel that we are a good team. And, this is, like I said, a test for us against a team that's playing really well right now.
Kris, Pete referenced the advanced analytics on the Oilers being very good, best in the league. I have a stat goal differential, and you're at plus 55. Vancouver's at plus 55 on the season. Dallas and Colorado are at plus 56. Those are the four best teams in the Western Conference. Do you buy that as an indicator in terms of maybe instead of looking at things like expected goals for, which are big now with the analytics community, but does goal differential, which is a little bit more of an old school stat, does that maybe tell us give us a little bit better indication of the strength of the respective teams?
I think over a long period of time, I think it is important. Same with expected goals for and against. If you look at expected for and against, they get skewed after a game or two, a short period of time. But you look at a longer period of time, the best teams have the best expected goals for and against differential, and same with the actual goals for and against. The better teams do. It's just where you fit in the standings, there's always outliers, games where you get smoked or you win big, and you have to take those into account. But I think over a long period of time, those are good indicators of the better teams.
And you're at about 34-35% on the power play at home and about 19 to 20% on the road. Any explanation for that? And has there been some additional sort of digging being done to maybe explain why you've had the higher PP percentage at home?
We've looked at that, and I think a lot of times teams do play better at home. They feel more comfortable. You've got just feeling better at home. But another thing is there's also the element of luck, and our shooting percentage at home opposed to on the road is almost double. I'm not sure exactly what the numbers. I think they're 24% shooting percentage at home, 12% on the road. So that is quite remarkable, and that will the biggest differential on why we're having success at home on the power play opposed to the road. There are other little things, but the shooting percentage is the biggest one.
When it Comes to Adam Henrique, what's something that you learned about his game or maybe appreciated more now that you've been his head coach for a few weeks?
Yeah, a lot of things that we appreciate. I think he's good with the puck. He can continue plays. Things don't die when it's on his stick. It's not giving it away, whether it's a bad turnover or just playing it safe and just chipping the puck out, which you end up losing possession. He's able to make that next play. Defensively, smart, good reads, and very comparative. His game is very similar to Nugent Hopkins, just the way they play and how they complement players, and we're very fortunate to have him.